whenever you're ready. Coach, do you want to open up with a statement and open up questions?
High-level volleyball match. Hats off. Ole Miss played really, really well. We knew they were going to. This is a different Ole Miss team than they've had in the past, and we walked in here knowing how good they were, and we walked in here knowing what they were going to do. We just didn't have answers for it tonight, and disappointing to lose, but not disappointed in our kids and the effort that they put out there. I thought they played hard. I just didn't think we played well enough. And with that, I'll take your questions.
Is there anything that you would reform about the defense tonight?
We just absolutely got handled in the middle. The two middle hitters from Ole Miss really dominated the match. One had 16 kills, one had 15. They both hit crazy percentages. We just didn't have an answer for them. Lauren and Katie are both terrific middles that have had terrific careers, and they were getting beat up on pretty good in there. But I got to do some things from the bench to help them in those situations. We got to serve a little more aggressive. I should have maybe brought a second blocker, in against them from time to time. But, we were controlling everybody else offensively, and I thought that would be enough. But at the end of the day, it just wasn't.
So talking about speaking from the bench, what were you saying to the team in those timeouts?
Well, it was really two different matches for me in terms of what I was watching. I really think that the match, the difference, the thing that flipped the match was set one. We were in control of set one and let it get away from us. I think we were up 18-14 or something in that range, and let that game get away, and that took a lot of wind out of our sails. And the first and second sets, I just didn't like what we were doing. The third and fourth sets, I thought our kids played their guts out, and we fought back, got that third set, and at the end of the day, just didn't have enough to get it across the finish line. But I love how our kids fought and competed, and so we'll move on to the next one. It's a great win for Ole Miss.
Do you think fatigue played any role in tonight's loss?
Do I think our team played any role in tonight's losses?
Fatigue played any role.
Oh, fatigue. I'm sorry. I thought you said the team. Do I think fatigue played any role? Not at all. No, I don't think that had anything to do with it. I think our kids were pretty fresh. We gave them an extra day off this week, and, we were pretty fresh. We didn't have a great week in the gym in practice. A lot of missed little things, and hopefully this will be a great lesson for us moving forward, that we've got to do those little things well, because even at the end of that first set, at 24-23, we had a total blown blocking assignment, at that moment in the match. And, those things hurt you in close games, and that's a lesson that I'm sure our team will take away from this.
What did you see in the freshman that played tonight?
Weird match for Katie Howard. I threw her in there, and she went up and took a big swing for us, and I liked what she did, and but it was a physical match, and Avery is a physical kid, and you kind of got to have her in there in those kinds of situations, and but there's just another step Avery's got to take in terms of competitively. Still, she is such a great kid, but from an athletic standpoint, Avery and Lauren Matthews, their athletic numbers look very, very similar, and Avery's just got to get over the hump competitively. I think she took 35 swings tonight and only had 9 kills, and when teams are just sitting in there on Lauren Matthews like they were, we got to answer the bell other places, and but we'll watch film, we'll learn from it. I'm good with what our kids did tonight. We just didn't play well enough. I didn't coach well enough. Ole Miss played great. They deserve to be celebrating, and it was a great win for their program.
So the final question I have is, you talked about how you think that the team played super well in the third and fourth sets.
Mm-hmm.
What are the specifics on that? What positives did you?
Well, I don't think we played super well in the third and fourth sets. I think we played super hard in the third and fourth sets. I thought we really competed. There's lessons to be learned from it. You still have got to do little things right. And, it's been a day long, it's been a day full of me talking about us doing little things. That's been followed up by a week of practice where I've been on them about doing little things. And when you let those little things start to slip in big moments, points, it can cost you sets. And today it did. And but look, I love our kids. I love how hard they play. I love how much they care. I love how hard they work. I'm good with what our team was tonight. This is, look, everybody's going to lose a game now and again. You know, this is our second regular season loss in 2.5 years. And I tell our kids all the time, when we lose, I just want to get beat, not lose it ourselves. And tonight we got beat. And so you move on to the next one, you regroup, you try to be good again tomorrow, and you start improving yourself and move forward through your season.
Travis, you kind of hinted at it. Outside the NCAA tournament, we've won 54 straight matches. Does this almost take some pressure off?
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I never felt pressure in it because it's never really been that big a deal to me. To me, it's about coming out and being us every single day. It's an extraordinary streak, right? Did you say 54 straight regular season games? I mean, come on. Please don't tell me people are disappointed in WKU volleyball tonight. Our kids, for the 55th time tonight, our kids played their guts out. And we just didn't get the result that we wanted. And it's about a process for me. And I thought our kids played their guts out tonight, and we just weren't good enough. And it's my job to make sure that we are. And so I relish the opportunity to get in the film and get back with my team. And, these are the things that bring your locker room closer together. And, you learn from these things, and we will certainly learn. We have tremendous character, and we'll get better moving forward. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.